People employ lots of zany methods to help them wake up in the morning: ear-shattering sirens, super bright lights, and even alarm clocks that make you solve complex math problems before they shut off. Dog owners are familiar with a different method altogether. They'll be snoozing peacefully, curled up under the warm blankets, when a paw appears out of nowhere to furiously knock down their mountain of fluffy pillows. Their noses are assaulted by cold, slobbery tongues as 100 pounds of fur drops itself squarely on their chests. YouTube user AutoEdit, however, has a much different experience with his alarm clock. You see, when his pit bull, Gray, wants him to wake up, she takes a much different approach. Just watch. If the Olympics Committee was serious about sniffing out new competitive activities, it would consider adding waking up in a timely manner to the games. The ridiculous methods some people utilize for getting out of bed: light up alarms, alarm clocks that shatter, and whatever this thing is would truly bring out the best in competitors worldwide. Dog owners have their own natural alarm clocks when it comes to waking up, and it's as simple as letting their pooch into the bedroom. They'll get a cold nose on their cheeks, a wet tongue in their ears, and an excited tail in their faces. It's enough to wake up anyone who isn't dead or in a coma. One YouTube user, AutoEdit, has his own special doggy alarm clock, and truth be told, it's a bit unconventional. See, when his pit bull, Gray, wants to wake him up, she has a very particular process, and thankfully, AutoEdit captured it all on video. In the video, Gray's first attempt to wake up her owner started at 4:57 a.m. The early morning light was only just peeking through the curtains, and this dog owner was definitely not ready to get up. "Oh, Gray dog," he said as his pup whined at his side. "It is the crack of dawn, girl. Go back to bed." At first, Gray continued her gentle grumbling. Her owner pleaded one last time with her. "Give me a few more minutes, okay?" Her heart full of mercy, Gray obliged. That's right, this dog alarm clock comes with a snooze button. Round 2 commenced 18 minutes later. Gray moseyed around the corner, just as she'd done not long before. She sat down, once again, right beside the bed, and started making her grumbling, whining noise. Would her wake-up call win out this time around? Again, though, her owner pressed snooze. "Oh, Gray. Really?" he asked. The light was shining a bit more through the window by this point, but the early morning had not yet burned away. Gray grumbled much more adamantly against these protests, but still, her human won that argument, and Gray returned to bed. Another 20 minutes past 38 since the first wake-up call, and Gray returned to the side of her owner's bed, determined to do her due diligence as an alarm clock. She didn't approach with the same gusto this time, perhaps mulling over her earlier defeats. Gray first made a weird burping noise and then shook her collar. There would be no snooze button this time around as her owner grumbled awake. "All right, Gray," he said. "You got me." Gray then jumped onto the bed, victorious. Before you worry that this dog owner ignored his dog for over half an hour, AutoEdit made it clear that there was a doggy door that Gray could use any time she wanted. Gray just loves playing the alarm clock, that's all. If you want to hear the sounds she makes, which are incredibly adorable and better than a generic alarm tone, watch the video below. Doesn't this dog make for a great alarm clock? With a built-in, 20-minute button, Gray is better than any gimmick alarm you might find on the internet.